are the Cowboys true contenders, Big Matt? Like, what's your opinion on them, or does history repeat itself? I guess, what's your opinion on the Cowboys right now?
Okay. Look, Dallas is a good team against bad teams. That was the first win against a winning record team last night when they play San Francisco and Philadelphia and Detroit. We'll see how they fare. They better get home field advantage. I'll tell you that shit, because they're not going on the fucking road and beating anybody. So, look, I think Dak is playing his ass off. He looks really motivated. He looks better. He's about to get broke off a massive fucking contract. He's going to be the highest paid player in the NFL here pretty soon. They can't franchise tag him, like, just right there, Dak. And he's probably staying in Dallas and just keep building. Look, the Cowboys need – I'm no Cowboy fan by any means, but the NFL's better when they're really good. And they're kind of good. So they have to, like, take that next step, though. They've got to go beat San Francisco. They got to go beat Philadelphia in the playoffs. Like, I'm glad that last night's game was sexy and there were no punts, but there were 300 yards of penalties. Like, the NFL pushed that game. Like, the NFL pushed it down the tracks last night with all the penalties. Yeah, so every time there was a deep ball, there's a penalty. There were 4 straight plays on the 1 yard line to end the half. Like, that kind of shit, watching it, I didn't bet on last night's game, but that kind of shit goes, oh, so the bookmakers definitely wanted the over on this motherfucker. So I'm a conspiracy theorist in that regard. I mean, that last night with no punts, and it was like only the 5th game in NFL history to have 0 punts in the game. And like, it was entertaining, but I thought it was kind of shitty, dude. Like, I like points and I like big plays, but I despise bad tackling and I hate terrible effort, and I can't stand when guys can't line up on sides and face masks and personal fouls and pass interference every other play. Like, the ref got more camera time than the motherfucking receivers. So yes, it was fun for fantasy football owners and shit, but for guys like me who live in the trench, I thought it was shitty. And I don't know, dog. I thought it was extremely lackluster and very it was very like 80s metal to me. Like, they're trying to poof it up to, like, sell it rather than just like the gritty fucking, like, nasty, like, dirty rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. So that's just me. This is my opinion, but I know everybody loves points and all that shit, but I'd be perfectly content watching a 16-13 hard-hitting fucking defensive game as I would watching that dog shit last night.
I respect that. I just feel like, for me, the reason why I liked it, I know all throughout this year, we've talked about it so many times on this show, quarterback play has been at an all-time low, and we've seen a lot of those 16-13 type games this year, partly because it has been some really good defensive play this year, but also because the quarterback play has just been so bad. So it was refreshing for me to see pretty good quarterback play from both sides, from Geno and Dak overall. Obviously, it was a few bad plays on both sides, of course, but overall, man, I thought both guys looked good, played well, and it was competitive throughout. Should he be leading the MVP race right now, Matt, or no?
Coach, I mean, you think Dak is whack? What do you think? Such an asshole, dude.
I mean, God, we've seen this movie. Can we fast forward to the next fucking movie? Dak Prescott. Yeah. Is Dak Prescott always good pre-Christmas? Is he always good pre-Christmas?
And then we get to the playoffs and he is poo.
I mean, it's the same story. Let's talk about this again next year and next year. And I love Smitty and everyone out there that's going to say, well, let's keep building. He's got a shot. He's a year 11. He's getting better, JB. He's getting better.
Hold on. Let's not act like I don't live in a city where I watched a guy lose for 14 fucking years and then walk out and win 2. So,
I'm not comparing those two.
It may require building and chasing. Like, we give a lot of praise to Jalen Hurts. He ain't won shit yet. And all he's done is lose.
Hey, your guy that won 2 was a fucking Greek goddess.
Yeah, Johnny was the best fucking talent in the history of quarterback play. I'm just saying, until he got a complete team around him, and it wasn't just about John, he never won shit. So, and he'll even admit that. That's his voice in my head on multiple radio shows that we've done together. So Dak is not John Elway. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I am saying that if say he's there for 12, 13 years and he doesn't win a Super Bowl, but then he wins in year 14 and 15 and he goes out with 2 rings, that's Hall of Fame shit. That's walking out on top. Fuck you, like I'm out.
Yeah,
so,
he won't be there though. He won't be there. And this game's changed too much, Matt. He won't play that long there. They'll get rid of him before that. After he can't win it. I mean, I'm surprised he's still there. After he hasn't won in 8 years.
He's about to get a 5 or 6 year like massive guaranteed contract from them. They're not going to let him leave. Why would you let him leave? He's not the reason that they're. Look, without Dak Prescott, I know you think Cooper Rush could do the same thing, but that's fucking crazy. He might be able to manage a game and win 1 or 2, but he ain't going to do anything with Dallas, or he'd be the guy.
Right.
And also, why would you trade for Trey Lance if you really like Cooper Rush? So I don't think that's the main problem. I don't really think they have problems. I think Dallas is good enough to win the Super Bowl this year. They're probably one of like 6 to 8 teams that I would say that about. But the key is going to be, do they play at home in the playoffs and where they have to go? If they have to go to San Francisco, if they have to go to Philadelphia, that has been a house of horrors for them in both places. They can't win in those spots. So usually if you want to get to the mountaintop, you got to kind of like climb over the big rocks, and those are them. But Philly and San Francisco are the big rocks.
Matt's racist on the show. RACCIISS. He always hates the white quarterbacks. Please put him on Smitty's side with this.
Thank you.
By the way,
anyway.
By the way, let's not Cooper Rush win 1
I hate
game.
white people.
Cooper Rush won 5 games.
You suck.
Cooper Rush won 5 games, but I'm not comparing Cooper Rush to Dak. What I'm saying is though,
like, don't start with this.
But you know as well as I know, once you pay a guy that much money, you're having to play him. Look at Kyler Murray. They had to force Kyler back in Arizona. There's no reason. There's no way you can.
They look way better with Kyler Murray at quarterback, bro.
Well, because he can move with a god awful old line.
He's a better player, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, he can move. He can move.
He's a better player. Yeah, whatever the reason is.
Everyone else, Clayton Tune isn't a fucking Kyler Murray. What are we talking about?
No, not at all. But I'm saying he's a better athlete. That's why he can move around. They have a no O line. They have no offensive line. They got to get a guy to move around out there.
Why would Zach Ertz want to stay at that shithole? What's wrong with him saying I want out?
Ooh, full circle moment.
That's what I'm saying. It's a shithole. You wanted to go there.
Why be mad at him for wanting to leave? He's not soft.
I'm not mad at him. I'm just saying finish the job. You went there. Now, I mean, what precedent are we setting, man? I just want to know. Let's all go. Let's all sign. Let's all pick a team and sign there. Shit don't go the way we fucking want it. In week 4, let me out. Let me out, mommy. Let me out of my contract.
It's week 11.
What's wrong? What's wrong with being honest with each other and saying, y'all don't want me, I don't want you, this ain't working, shake my hand as a man and leave? I prefer that rather than fucking, because Ertz wouldn't give them, if he shuts it down, how does that help him or them? He's at the end of his career. He wants to go win. I don't have a problem with it at all, dude.
I can care less. I mean, he's over. He's clearly over. He's not a player no more. So I mean,
if he were to go to, let's say he goes to fucking, I don't know, goddamn San Francisco, and he doesn't have to be the guy. Like, and then you can run 12 personnel with Kittle and Ertz because he obviously knows that kind of system. I'm just saying, like, it's not. In mercenary land where I live, mercs get paid or we don't play. So if I'm a merc and I'm not playing, well, okay, I want to go play. His career is like almost done. He doesn't want to be in fucking Arizona. Who wants to be there? That place sucks.
And it's funny though. It's funny that he wants to be traded since Kyler Murray's come back in the fold.
God, dude, you are such a hater.
Hey, once JB don't fuck with you, like he don't fuck with you. Like,
I talk to people. I talk to direct people. I got from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, we know he's a turd. We're not saying he's not, but he's also the best motherfucker they got, and that's not even close. So,
well, they also the highest paid. They have to play him.
but he's also better than everyone.
But I'm just saying, you have to play him. Once you pay him, though, you have to play him. Like that's Dak's deal.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
get it. But still, he's also better. Can you at least say better?
And the thing, but my thing is, we've seen all these quarterbacks go down over the last 3 years. What I've been saying for 3 years now, which a lot of people are starting to see. We've seen a lot of these fucking big time money quarterbacks go down, and we've seen Gardner Minshew's and all these guys do pretty damn good.